Hello and welcome to Chicago Reacts. My name is Lauren.
And I'm Q.
And today we are going to be watching 1408. Spooky movie for spooky mom.
I feel like it's not that spooky.
I don't remember.
I feel like every John Cusack movie is exactly the same.
Look, we saw this movie when it came out.
We did.
Yeah, I've known Q for a very long time. So we saw this movie when it came out. I only remember like two things about it.
It's the same thing that I remember also.
One of the things is the thing that I remember. So we will let you know what that is when it shows up, because it was quite good. And it has stuck with me forever. I also remember you said it's not spooky, but
I didn't
like
think it was very...
for me, I remember a bit an event that I couldn't watch at the time. So also I was such a wuss whenever 2007, however old we were in 2007. Don't say how old we were in 2007.
This came out in 2007?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so it's been a long time since I've seen this movie, and I remember very, very little about it, and this time I'm actually going to watch it. Samuel L. Jackson.
I don't remember him in... I really don't remember this movie.
It's a lot of rain that's happening right now. No umbrella.
He must be a divorced man.
We can talk in the morning after.
Wow.
I want to hear all about our haunted history.
There's a picture.
Can we do this in the morning?
Wait, it's
Yep.
printed in our brochure. Now,
I feel like if you're at a haunting thing like this, if you're a paranormal investigator or something, I don't want to know too much about what has happened, because people see what they expect to see.
It's going to influence your vision.
Yeah. I'm just
Yeah.
like, no, don't tell me anything.
I feel like the people who have this is like a bed and breakfast. I feel like it would be in their best interest to influence what you see, for advertising.
Oh, that's true.
So I don't know if they actually want it to be like a real investigation.
That's true. Stop logicking me.
Is that a
Sox
white
hat.
Sox
It's a Sox hat.
Oh my god.
Is he I mean, I guess it's John Cusack. I feel like he's always a Chicago boy.
Yeah.
Oh, we found the minibar.
Why is that chair so small for him? I don't feel like he's that tall normally.
No, that's a
It's just is this like a weird
doll's chair or something.
Could just be like a really weird camera angle. Like that
Maybe-
door, the doors in the back looks smaller than...
Yeah, that looks really tiny.
So is this like a decision where they just creative with the camera angles to make it look off? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
She hasn't slept a night since acquiring the inn, and I believe her. No. I pity her. But in any case,
You believe her? Yeah. I'm just like, if somebody said, I haven't slept a single night since, and it was a long time ago, I'd be like, I don't believe you.
That's why I don't think so. I really, you're still alive and talking to me. Are you still alive and talking to me?
Ooh, maybe she's a ghost.
The spooks.
you're saying there's no such thing as ghosts.
I'm saying I've never seen one, but they're awfully convenient for desperate hotels when the interstate moves away.
Are you gonna write another one like this one?
Nah, it's a different guy.
Yeah. I feel like I was waiting for him to be a total dick to her.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the character I thought that they were trying to build for him.
Yeah.
Like,
Is that he'd be like very
is that he's like kind of an
standoffish and,
asshole, but
like-
he's really not. He's a
Yeah.
little bit abrupt, but he's not like
No,
a
he's
jerk.
He seems like secretly a softie.
Yeah. I feel like my vague recollections of this had me thinking he was, the grumpy misanthrope kind of guy.
I mean, I feel like that's true as like a surface level reading of the character, and I mean, I'm not saying how old we were when we saw this movie,
But it makes sense
but like
for...
it makes sense that we would just be like, oh man, this guy's just so grumpy.
He's so grumpy. But I'm like, no, it's like he seems fair. I mean, he was really abrupt to Mr. and Mrs. Innkeeper.
No, he
but,
couldn't have come off as that grumpy, because otherwise I'd have been like, I can fix him.
Oh yeah. He's got a surfboard. Wow, he almost died. Lost a surfboard. Oh, that is a terrible parking job. Did you just park right over the line?
I mean, he did just almost die
That's fair.
and lost his surfboard, so I imagine he's a little frazzled.
Yeah.
What's with the hat?
I don't know. It's sort of just perched at the top of his head.
Is it too small for? Is it too small for him? Maybe this is like the grumpy antisocial part, wearing sunglasses in a little diner by himself. It's like the very like everybody leave me alone vibe.
Yep.
That's cute. How may I help you?
Yeah,
It's a
I'd like
little
to stay in room
bachelor
1408,
pad.
please.
That room is unavailable, sir.
Following Tuesday,
Unavailable.
next summer.
Oh, he's color him intrigued.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, I guess usually they're like going out of the way to be like, hey, stay in our haunted, very haunted room instead. No, you can't stay.
Would you excuse me for a moment, sir?
Good evening, sir. Can I help you with your bag?
Jesus, hello, jump scare Bill.
Oh, that was a jump scare? Okay. Yeah, I guess it was, wasn't it? He just was like, boom.
He's just gonna
like,
slid into
hello.
the shot. Hello,
He
and now
did slide into the shot. And then he just walks away.
Mr. Ensign,
yeah, right.
we were thinking of upgrading you to a penthouse suite.
Oh man, they really do not want him in there.
Could you please humor me by coming to my office for a more private conversation?
Look at his hat. Look at the guy with the top hat. You see the top hat guy?
I did not see the top hat guy. I was looking at a t-shirt and shorts guy.
Top hat.
Oh my god.
Look at his little top hat and his little epaulets.
Is he, maybe he's going to the opera?
Maybe he's got sunglasses inside at night.
Mm.
All right, so he's got all these fancy coat and this fancy top hat, and he's got sunglasses on at night. Where's your t-shirt and shorts guy?
It's like right after that. He's like,
Look how fancy his coat
yeah,
is.
everybody is dressed very fancy. That's why it was that guy.
Oh, him,
T-shirt
hi.
and shorts guy.
This is almost certainly just a dude.
Yeah.
Care for a cigar?
No, thank you. I don't smoke.
That's a lie?
Yeah, that's
Oh.
in case nuclear war breaks out. Part habit, part superstition. It's an old writer thing.
You do drink, don't you?
Of course, I just said I was a writer.
That was definitely right from the book, for sure. I haven't read 1408. But,
I
like, that
did.
That is a very Stephen King thing to include in a book.
Especially, didn't he have, didn't he used to drink a lot?
Yeah.
No one's ever lasted more than an hour.
You're gonna give me the key, and I'm gonna go up to the room, and I'm gonna write my story, and your bookings are gonna go up 50%.
But we operate at 90% capacity, always. Am I
So they don't need the publicity.
I don't want you to check into 1408 because I don't want to clean up the mess.
Mm-hmm. He's like the
The
paperwork
hotels
man.
are all under my watch. There have been 4
damn.
deaths. 4. After the last one, I forbade any guests from checking into 1408 ever again. All told, there have been 56 deaths in 1408. The causes of death in 1408
Start,
range
I
from
guess?
heart attack, stroke, drowning.
And he just has that.
Drowning.
He just has that probably in the bathtub, right? That makes sense.
Oh, but like he called it a natural death, not a.
Yeah. I mean, like falling asleep in the bath.
Oh.
But I said, like, that's not a natural death. Like, what is a natural death?
Where it just sort of happens, I guess, and nothing like
Nothing
like he was
causes
saying,
it,
like I
so,
mean,
like,
again,
you're
the
just-
medical things he was talking about, heart attack, stroke,
Yeah.
like those two. A death that occurs due to an internal factor such as disease or the aging process and is not
so
caused by
not
an
drowning.
external force. Right, so not drowning.
Okay, so like I feel like then that he's saying that if the room caused all these deaths, then none of these are natural deaths.
Right? Good point. The room is an external
I mean,
factor.
I guess it was probably like ruled as one.
Yeah.
But at the same time, that makes it not. Like,
Indeed.
Yeah.
Indeed.
And Mr. Grady Miller drowned in his chicken soup.
In his chicken soup. Okay.
How did he do that?
How indeed. Interesting. And it's all in.
So not in the bathroom.
Nope. In his soup, which I guess is possible.
All right, so I'm remembering something, but it also might have been from the Voyage of the Dawn Treader movie.
Okay.
I'm
I didn't see that,
recalling
so-
a painting coming out of the painting and it there being a lot of water.
No.
I never did get that drink.
So is he considering it, or not? Is
I
it
think he
gonna
just
grab
wants
the
the
file?
drink.
Is it going to grab the file and run, or is he just
No, I think he wants the drink.
alcoholic?
Yeah, I think he just wants the alcohol.
Ooh, that is good.
Here, keep it. Compliments of the house.
I'm still staying.
Damn it to hell.
He's
All right,
sorry.
The first victim, Mr. Kevin O'Malley, sewing machine salesman.
Cut his own throat, right?
Oh, that's not the horrific part. Afterwards, in a fit of insanity, he tried to stitch himself back together.
Yeah, I
and
remember
bled
that
to
part.
death.
Easy, man. Do you know why I can stay in your spooky old room, Mr. Olin? because I know that ghoulies and ghosties and long-legged beasties don't exist.
So I can't talk you out of this.
I will say also, I feel like someone's trying that hard to get me to not do the thing. I kind of want to do the thing.
Yeah.
Like,
Like you're like, oh man, there's gonna be some good shit up there.
right? It's like,
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, me too. I would love to see some kind of
Yeah.
proof of a ghost or a ghoul or something
Yeah.
like that. I think that would be fantastic.
Yeah, I think the problem that Samuel L. Jackson was running into with John Cusack here is that he does not seem to value his own life.
Not at all.
So like trying to tell him you will die if you go into this room, he's just like, well, I'm gonna go anyway.
Yeah.
Because
It's
he
like,
doesn't,
okay.
you know, like even if it was like guaranteed, he would probably still you definitely
You
still
know what?
do
You know
it.
what? You're probably 100% correct on that. I feel like
Whatever's in 1408 is nothing like that.
Then what is it?
I don't know.
It's an evil fucking room. 1408 gets a light turn once a month. I supervise the maids work in pairs. We only stay 10 minutes, and I insist the door remain open. Years ago, a young maid found herself locked in the bathroom. She was only there for a few moments, but when we pulled her out, she was blind. She'd taken a pair of scissors and gouged her eyes out.
Cool. So this depressed guy who's an alcoholic is like, I'm gonna stay in this evil room, and this evil room is like, oh ho, I hope you don't have any unprocessed
Nom
trauma.
nom 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 nom.
I have, like a ton.
Lights. Like I love that he's being dramatic, but it's just like just him.
Yeah, and each light flip is
I would do that.
is complemented by an addition in the musical score.
Uh-huh.
This is it.
It's like now you're in for it.
Show me the rivers of blood.
Foreshadowing.
A faux antique armoire.
Ah, the
Yellow
armoire.
wallpaper. Carpet's unremarkable, except for a stain beneath a thrift store painting.
There's the yeah.
Some smartass spoke about the banality of evil. If that's true, then we're in the seventh circle of hell.
Wow, that is scathing.
He is so.
So he's literally in his evil room. He's like just like baiting it.
He really is.
But he doesn't know.
He doesn't know, but he
doesn't know.
100%.
But we know.
We know. We know the secrets of this room. Also, we're just enjoying his bitchy little face right here, which I just find so funny. All right.
View of immortality.
Oh. We've only begun.
I mean, the room gave him some nice chocolates.
Yeah.
Thanks, room. Thought you were evil.
That means someone's in the room.
Ah.
It's like
It's
wait
back.
a second.
That is bizarre. And is in the living room.
Is this the part?
This is it. This is it. This is it. This is it. Okay, so when we saw this movie and he's trying to find the thing, he flings those doors open, and this lady down in like the front row just shrieks.
Like she was ready to scream.
She was ready to go. And of course, there's
There's
nothing
nothing
there.
Like, oh man, the entire theater was like, ha.
It was a full theater, and like we all just started to. And then for the rest of the movie, I remember this.
It just like it.
Waiting for something to be in the armoire, and like so like it was so distracting, but like it was it formed a very deep core memory in me. Like I just remember her
like anytime I'm thinking like, oh man,
shrieking.
going to the movies with my friends, the core memory of that one lady that one lady who screamed when there was nothing there. And I imagine that maybe like she, you know, it's one of those embarrassing moments where you're like, oh man, this one time I was at the movies and I screamed when nothing was there and everybody laughed at me. But it's like I appreciate her so much. She brought so much joy.
She
to
still
my
brings
life.
so much joy. And I'm like, that's again for however many years.
Like you even remember what she would like, what she looked like.
Yes, I remember her. I remember the back of her anyway.
The back of her. Yeah.
I remember she had like a pink shirt on because
Yeah.
like, we were well above her, but we could see who
screamed.
who it was.
Oh yeah.
I feel like also because again everyone's laughing and the screen was bright enough that we could see her like respond to the embarrassment of it all.
Yeah.
It was
Like I almost
so
feel like
good.
it was a bonding moment, but like maybe not for her. I don't know.
If she's out there, we loved you,
Yes.
and we still think about you to this day.
Yes,
and
yes. You might think that, oh, nobody remembers, nobody thinks about it.
We
think about it
remember.
all the time.
I think about it. I do think about it a lot.
No. I need you to send somebody to fix my thermostat. Room's on fire.
Of course, sir. We'll send an engineer right up.
Foreboding. Room's on fire.
Uh-huh. That's something I suddenly remember.
I think I remember being frozen.
8:07. It's been 7 minutes since the last time we saw the clock. I wonder if it's been 7 minutes.
Is it gonna count down? Oh, it's counting down.
Oh, there's no sounds coming from outside.
Yeah. He's leaning all the way out the.
Pretty sure hotel rooms, like just for specific purposes, like this, don't. You know, just the scream, just like the fact that he's in pain. The thing, it's very Final Destination.
Like it's not gonna close it on his back, but it was like it will slam his hand
his
in
little
there.
his little fingies. Well, it wouldn't have hurt his back so much.
No, presumably.
Poor little fingies. It's like I imagined the pain of it
Yeah.
all, and I was just thinking, it's like I'm pretty sure hotel windows don't open like that, like especially the ones on the upper
Yeah,
floors.
they
They don't open like that, and they don't have
They don't.
maybe the older ones do. I don't know. Not anymore. I would think they would have been retrofitted or something.
Well, not this room because it's evil.
Yeah, well, that's true. Ah. Oh my god.
Oh, great! It cauterized it. Perfect.
it's yeah. Well, yeah, now it's clean, right?
Yep. Now it is very clean. It is the cleanest.
It's so clean. Get rid of all, like, burn all them germs off.
Maybe he's trying to check. Is gonna check out.
You win. I'm checking out. I'm hurt. I'm hurt. Do you comprehend what I'm telling you? All right.
All right.
Okay.
That was.
Come.
Uh-oh.
The room's like, nope. It's like, you fucked with me. Now you're stuck here for the hour.
Mm-hmm.
So the thing is, it seems like a lot of this is like people freaking out.
Yeah.
It's like if they just didn't freak out.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, it's supposedly, I mean, they all did it to themselves, right?
Yeah.
Like, everything that happened.
See,
so
if
it's
these
like
guys had kung fu.
Help! Can anybody hear?
maybe get out. I wouldn't be, like, there anymore. Like, this has already hurt you once.
Sir! Sir! Help!
Oh.
Oh, no.
Oh no, it's his reflection.
Oh,
But it doesn't
no.
look like him.
It doesn't.
Doesn't look like him at all.
Nope.
He's just like very grim faced.
Hello.
Oh my god.
It's like going through him. Not a real hammer guy.
Yeah.
It disappeared.
Fizzled into
Did it just like?
non-existence.
Did that just like? What?
I guess so the room is like a pocket dimension.
Oh, so things can't leave it once the haunting has begun.
I guess.
Okay. Figuring it out. We're figuring it out. I wonder if he would fizzle into non-existence. I don't think
He
so.
would just splatter on the pavement.
Because he is not originally part of the room.
No, he splattered on the pavement, and then they'd say he was a jumper because he jumped out of the window.
Yes, indeed.
And then they'd be like, "Oh man, he only lasted 13 minutes."
Loser. All right, this is my emotional support corner.
It's a really weird corner to pick because there's two doors on
Yeah.
either side, so it's not very secure.
Wait a minute. He gave me booze. He dosed me. Just listen. Hey, we just gotta ride this out.
I mean, like, honestly, I think if you think that, just sit
You're
down,
like, okay.
just meditate on it.
Like
Just
I said,
close your
do
eyes.
kung fu about it.
Don't open them. Hum, so you're not hearing weird things.
Yeah.
Just like
Like maintain an aura of tranquility.
Yes, an aura of tranquility.
Yeah, that's what the kung fu's for.
Yes.
Mhm.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the most
Like, let's play your traumas on TV. Whack. it's like, hey, you know what would be cool? You know what you could do? You could just jump right out this window.
Uh-huh.
You got enough.
Oh, it's gonna be like just a
It's like, hey, here's all the people
line
like, right
of
now.
people, all the people who jumped out the window.
Yeah.
Kid, be quiet.
You banging on
Kid,
the wall.
be
Come on.
quiet.
It's gonna keep getting louder every time you bang on the wall.
Yup,
It's like, so he is really doing this to himself.
he really is. Well, it's like also, it's just like, again, like we said, if he had just kind of sat there quietly,
Yeah.
none of this would
No.
be
No.
happening.
Yeah.
Just stop reacting.
I guess.
It's like how my
This
mom
is-
always told me to do when my brother was being annoying. It's like, if you don't react, then he's gonna get bored and stop.
Where's my garden? How did I get here? As I am, you will be.
You will be.
Okay.
So his dad had dementia or something,
Yeah.
and he's saying
He's
you're
like, because like you also will lose your mind, and I mean, you know,
rivers of blood.
rivers of blood.
Rivers of blood. We
It's
got
like, hey,
there.
it's like, hey, you asked for a river of
He
blood.
did. He wanted a river of blood.
Maybe I'm just having a nightmare.
Denial. See, spending all this energy trying to second guess himself
Mm-hmm.
is not a valuable use of his survival skills.
Well, it's also one of those things. It's like, is he drugged or is he hallucinating? Or it's like he keeps adding on different levels.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
of,
adding on different levels of self doubt.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And like that's
And
only
trying
going
to figure out. It's natural to try to figure out what's going on,
right.
but it's like that completely goes against the.
You know, acceptance is
You'll get to that at the end.
like right. Because this movie is him going through the levels of grief, right?
Right. It did seem like an analog. Yes, it's definitely an analog for that.
Okay.
Maybe it's not a bad room after all. Maybe it just really just makes you
Right?
as hardcore and makes you process your trauma. And most people can't.
And
handle
most people
that,
can't
and
handle
that's
it.
why.
But the room doesn't. That's not the room's fault.
no, the room's just really hardcore.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what this
I
is.
think that's what this is. I think that the room is just trying to help,
I think
but it's
like
it
I
is
think
like
the room is just misunderstood.
the room just doesn't process things in a human way, so it doesn't understand that what it's doing is harmful.
Yeah.
It just knows that the end, if you get through it,
Like
you'll
you'll
be
be like
better.
yeah, you'll be like a whole like you'll have like dealt with
Yes.
all your shit, and you know after this like nothing's gonna scare you anymore.
Right. Also, I love the fact that like they make a huge deal about like 14, like 148, like
Yeah.
it adds up to 13,
Yeah.
as if there's no other rooms in the entire hotel
Yeah.
whose numbers add up to 13. Oh, bleedy walls. You can absolutely die in your dreams.
Yeah. He's like, is that sewage water or something? Let me touch it.
I know.
He's just like, oh man, if I die in my dream, the shock will wake me up. And now he's gonna jump out the window.
No.
That like is like
You can die in your dreams. Like, it doesn't always wake you up. It doesn't necessarily, you're not going to die, but like, my guy.
it's like the way to get through this would be like don't make any rash or hasty decisions.
As we sit here judging from my studio. Like with our coffee.
So you couldn't really die.
Okay, no, he's like, okay.
The hallway. Got guest room on either side.
Okay, I think he's gonna try and get into a different room I think he's gonna shimmy. He's practicing.
5, 6, 7.
I mean, that's clever.
Yeah. I had a dream like this once.
Ugh.
So either it's not going to be there, or it's going to be the same room.
I
that
kind
he
of
finds
remember
into.
what happened here.
I don't remember.
Just his room. I kind of remembered
Yeah,
that.
okay.
All of the windows are gone. I love that there is suddenly enough room on this ledge for him to like take a knee though.
Yeah. Wow.
Like,
It's like okay, the ledge got a little bigger for you. There you go.
yeah, right?
Yeah.
Because the room is not done with him yet.
Yeah.
Oh my god! That one
Oh,
startled
man.
me a little bit.
It's like yeah, I gave you one. It's like I got you back towards the room. I'm just like it's like I'm not gonna make it too easy.
Right? You gotta want to live. The room's making him want to live.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, you thought you didn't want to, but you do though. But you do though. Oh, there she's just coming out again.
Yeah, and you're just like want to move over to give her room. It's like, hey, you got to get back in there. Hurry up.
Lucky.
It's like, okay, you don't have to go
Alright.
outside anymore. But the horrors are never ending.
No, it's just blacked out because there's nothing anymore.
Yeah,
Just
It's
this
like,
room.
this-
This room is all there is.
yeah. You are here. You are in this part of the room.
Here you are.
There's nothing else.
Nope. Burn me alive. I think
You know, did the layout suggest that there was another room that he had not been in or something?
Yes.
Okay. See, I wasn't paying attention enough.
yeah, there was that one door that like maybe it was a closet that like it just didn't they like changed.
The bedroom has no window.
Oh.
I don't remember him saying that.
He didn't.
Yeah.
He didn't say that. Because the bedroom did have a window
did
and
have a
he
window.
crushed his hand in it.
Yeah.
Like that's the room is changing things.
Yeah.
The room's gaslighting him.
Yes.
Hear about
Look at me.
Oh.
miracle cures.
What kind of God would do this to a little girl?
Now it's cold in here.
See? Ice.
Yep, the electronics don't work.
How about the wireless?
I'm saying if the room's that cold, sometimes these things don't work anyway.
Yeah.
Mike, is that you? I can barely see you.
Yes. Sorry, Lily. Listen to me, please, quickly.
Look, I'm at work, okay? So why don't you call me at
Listen
home
to me.
tonight?
I'm trapped. Please.
Mike, you're always trapped in weird places. That's your job.
No, call the cops. Send them to the Dolphins.
You walk out, you disappear.
Oh
Leave
my
me
God.
what? Not divorced, separated? I don't
There's
know.
something trying to kill me.
I like that his
Isn't that gonna make it work?
response is
Okay.
just I mean, it worked. His response constantly is
it's
just
just
to like
bash things.
smash it. Yeah.
Which I mean, I guess that maybe that says something about him as a person, as a character.
Whack. This part is part I remember not being able to watch.
Why?
There's a creepy guy with his throat cut in the vent.
Oh yeah.
Mike, can you help me?
Cigarettes. You want something?
Oh, what a dick. Yeah, but he was like
This
"Going-
part,
Yeah,
yep.
but he was like, I'm going out for cigarettes. You want something?
Ugh.
Ugh.
Wee! Ow. Ow, ow,
Oh,
ow.
God.
Yeah, that part was not as terrifying as I remember it being.
Yeah. Well, I thought you said you didn't watch it.
Because I was scared to watch it.
Oh. That's enough of that.
Yeah, I was like, all right, okay, that sucked.
It's like, hey, it's like, stop.
Yep, fair enough.
Stop trying
Now-
to get out.
Oh no, it's
Check to
gone.
See if the accommodations are exceeding your expectations.
You know goddamn well they are. What do you...
What do you want, Mr. Enslin? You sought this room.
It was a job. I was doing the job.
He's like, I'm just talking to this guy in the fridge. It's
Mm-hmm.
fine. Just fine.
I love like it's such a weird like CGI backup like
Yeah.
it's and I feel like they definitely did that on purpose.
Yeah, well, yeah,
Like
yeah.
it's supposed to be weird, but I'm like it's so uncanny. It's like he looks like a little doll.
Yes. Yes.
How many spirits have you broken?
What do you want from me?
Jesus.
Oh man. Wow, he's really-
Oh my god.
Everyone dies.
Coach's children.
He's like, she's like, I have to do all the emotional heavy lifting in this family.
Uh-huh.
You know what I think. We should have done more.
We did
Well, the seventh circle of hell is supposed to be frozen.
Cool. But
Yeah, I did not remember this part at all.
yeah.
-5. Why would it go there? Why would it even get to
Because it's a quote evil. room.
Oh, that's true.
Deepest level of hell.
Please remove.
Lily. Trying to get through.
Did you call the cops?
Yeah, they're at the hotel. They're in 1408. The room's empty.
Supports my pocket dimension theory.
Hey, don't move. I can be there in 15 minutes.
15 minutes isn't enough time.
Actually, 15 minutes is perfect. It's perfect. Just come on. Come now.
The room's like, I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna say the things that you need to say.
Sweetie, I can't.
Well, no, he's like worried that the room is gonna try and kill her too.
I mean,
Like,
I still like, I still support
you're
the
still,
misunderstood.
you're still on the
room
misunderstood
theory.
room. I kind of love it. I kind of love that.
Because like all this, like he should, because that's the stuff he should be saying,
Right.
Assuming that the room's not trying to.
Right. It's stuff that he should have said before.
Should have said a long time ago.
When you get here, don't talk to anybody. Just go straight up to the 14th floor.
Because he's already going to be dead by then.
Only if he does something to himself.
No, this now seems like it's actively tried to kill him.
Yeah, it is kind of falling apart and it's
Trying
turning
to
up
smash
the-
his head in with a lamp. Up until this point, it
Yeah,
could have
it
still been
wasn't-
trying
It
to.
wasn't actively trying to kill him.
No.
But I think he kind of decided that that's what would happen when he
Oh,
was
yeah.
like, I don't have much time left, and was like, oh, okay,
Oh.
all right,
All right.
I'll turn it up.
What? Oh, there's that hammer guy.
He turned around just in case. See, this is what happens when your first instinct is to smash things.
It'll smash you back. I guess if you live long enough in the room, it tries to drown you.
Maybe he just did the same thing, and also,
He was
also
just
tried to
smashing
smash that.
McSmasherson, and so the
Yeah.
room was like, "Stop breaking my shit!
I mean,
I worked hard to make this room look nice, and you smashing all my stuff."
I don't know. Like, I feel like if you're like a violent and angry man, like continuing to smash things even after all this, like just proves that you haven't changed at all, and you've learned nothing from the room.
He is still remembering that he does want to live, though.
Yeah,
like
hey, good
it's
for him.
still. Uh-oh.
Oh, hey, that's a is that a surfboard? No, like it's all a dream. It'd be
Yeah,
so
this
cheap.
is-
I think this is the whole like, you know, like building up a sense of hope to then rip it away to be
Yeah.
like the last thing.
You flew here just for me.
You're gonna be okay. You just need to rest. Why did you leave?
Come on, be emotionally vulnerable.
It's like, what do you think?
Because
he
last
left?
time I looked at you, I saw her face.
That's not a good enough reason to leave.
I can't believe I'm sitting here with you.
Tell me about it.
He could have done this at
everything
any
all right?
point.
Maybe you should write about it.
About Katie? Shit. You always
Yeah.
were tougher than me.
Why not? Seriously, it sounds like you're ready to deal with this stuff.
Okay, room.
Yeah.
Can you stay?
Cheapest psychiatrist ever.
Yeah. How much was yeah. It's like, cool, I will fix everything in 1 hour.
Uh-huh.
So of course it's gonna be hard
And he-
to
and he-
deal with.
And like at most he had to pay for the hotel room, but he probably didn't because
Yeah, no, you probably got it comped.
I awoke from it.
Or
Renewed. Hey, got a package I need overnight. Is this the right form? I gotta get this to New York by tomorrow morning.
I'm sorry, sir, but we're closed.
I guess they're destroying the illusion for him.
because the room's like, you've come to grips with certain things, so
Yeah.
now it's time
It's
to.
just cool. Now it's time to unveil.
Uh-huh. We've completely changed this movie. Burn me alive. Okay. Oh,
My life used to feel like
but he
this,
still has the toothpick in his mouth.
you know.
I was out! I was out!
The room's just like, I'm not even gonna dignify that with a response.
It's giving me the option now, maybe? I'd like to speak to your manager. I'd like to speak to the manager. All you had to do was ask nice.
He didn't even ask that nice.
He didn't ask that nice, but he didn't smash.
That's a very cooperative.
This is the door that we were talking about, though. The secret door that he didn't open.
Yes,
This is the, there
that's the
was.
secret door,
This
okay.
is the secret door.
Yes, and it was just like, hey,
haha,
here it
we were
is.
correct that there
Okay, great.
was, in fact, a door he didn't go into.
Yeah.
Daddy,
You're not real.
I'm cold. I love you, Daddy.
There we go. I guess I do. I love you more than anything in the world.
I wish we could stay together.
He's so fine.
I mean, it's brutal, but like,
But
he does have to deal with
he
that.
probably hasn't cried about it before.
Probably not. He's too busy smashing things
Mm-hmm.
and going out for cigarettes.
Yeah.
No!
Oof. Oh my god, that's really awful. Oh, he's
wow.
mad now.
Oh, he's pissed.
Ooh, Room. You done fucked up, Room.
He's like, let me go smash stuff again.
Well, now he sees the sunlight, I think, right?
Yeah.
No, he's just smashing.
Okay, good. He's worked himself out.
Finally. It took all night.
This is the acceptance stage. Was it gonna make him do it again?
Oh no, that is mean.
Maybe he didn't grow enough as a person.
Well, he did end
Or maybe
it
the
just
room's
with the
just like,
smashing fit.
hey,
So,
we're gonna do it again. See if I got you this time.
are you gonna try and not smashy this time?
Yeah.
Purgatory-esque kind of deal over here.
A little bit.
Why don't you just kill me?
Because all guests of this hotel enjoy free will, Mr. Enslin. You can
Oh.
choose to relive this hour over and over, or you can take advantage of our express checkout system. Are you ready to check out, Mr. Enslin?
No,
Mr. Enslin, your wife just called. She'll be here in 5 minutes and we'll send her straight up.
you can't have her. I'm gonna end this.
Even if you leave this room, you could never leave this room.
That is a saying.
Oh, it's melting.
I've lived the life of a selfish man, but I don't have to die that way.
Oh,
wow.
Molotov.
Go to hell!
Wow. This is the part I remember.
Yeah. So there we were. There was fire and ice.
Keep quiet, you bastard. You're wasting your time. Don't go in that room.
Well done, Mr. Enslin.
Okay.
Well done.
I think, they said they think it was old wiring. Started it.
Wiring.
It seemed like they're bad at their
Well,
jobs.
That's nice of them.
I
to
mean-
decide that.
It's really nice of them to decide that. It's like, I feel like they would figure out pretty damn quick that it wasn't.
Yeah, I think Samuel L. Jackson was just
Was
like,
old wiring.
It's
for
old
sure.
wiring.
Oh, you know what? It probably was him.
Hmm. That was the reward, not
Yeah.
being made,
Not being.
not being implicated as an arsonist for a fancy hotel.
Yep.
No more ghost stories. I've checked out.
And now they're back together.
Yeah. If one traumatic event breaks you apart, another will bring you back together is the moral of the story.
I mean, she kind of was just like she wasn't there for the traumatic event, really.
Well, I guess he did grow then
Yeah.
as a person. He was able to. Granted, at the same time, the room wasn't gonna let him go. So it's like it makes you do all of this, but then it just felt like he wasn't ready.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Remember you ever writing that fast?
It's just like I feel like
It's easy. I already
that
wrote
must be
this
like a
book.
viable decision to make because it's hard for me to believe that like other people did not think of burning the room down before.
Especially since it says "burn me."
Yeah,
It tells it
it
to.
says that.
It says to burn it.
Yeah, so like that's got to be by design.
Well, I guess most people are like, they'd rather die by noose or jumping out a window as opposed to burning alive, which is the only other option. And
Yeah, I
it's
guess.
like, that would suck. And I think some people choose to stay in the fantasy, which is why that one person drowned.
Yeah.
Because they chose to stay in that fantasy.
I mean,
and
he was going to choose to stay because he thought he was actually there, and then they're like, no.
I think there was enough,
know.
like, he wasn't, though.
Yeah.
Like, I think there was enough that
Yeah, he was getting like suspicious.
he was starting to realize. So I think the room was like, okay, but if you choose not to see that,
Yeah,
then.
he was like willfully, like, yeah, it just seemed like he was willfully ignoring it. But
Yeah.
like, you know, wishful thinking.
Just brings back bad memories. Let me get rid of it.
Sometimes you can't get rid of bad memories. We'll check the rest, yeah?
I love you, Daddy. You're not real. Don't you love me anymore? I wish we could stay together. You, me, and Mommy.
We can. I got you right here.
Okay.
Very emotionally intense.
So it was real all along.
Yes.
All right.
Very nice of the room to
I
allow
to-
him
right?
to keep that
To keep
recording.
the recording.
To prove to his wife.
That he's not crazy
Yeah.
and that, like,
Now they can deal with that together.
yeah. Again, the room. Not actually as
Not actually evil.
as horrible as it was made out
Just
to be.
very intense.
Very, very intense. And you know what? Maybe it would have let him go after he went through
maybe.
the thing a few times.
I don't know, maybe, yeah. I mean,
Maybe the room was also tired.
people like to poison themselves with frog venom to try to achieve like some sort of like cleansed, enlightened state. So like people are willing to go to extreme lengths.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
I mean, obviously he did not choose to do that
Right
when he
now.
would stay in the room, but
Right. Well, I mean, Samuel L. Jackson knew what was up, but maybe like there's like a symbiotic relationship there.
Like
Like,
that he,
you know, the
like,
room was so
represents-
tired of no one listening ever.
Yeah,
and so then
maybe.
Samuel L. Jackson was
I don't know. I kind of considered him like a representation of the
Yeah.
room. Like,
or at least like he was aware of what was
Yeah.
you know, he
and because like every single time like the room would communicate to him like as a person.
yeah, it was
It
him.
was him.
So it's like, okay, yeah. So I think if he's the personification of the
Yeah,
room,
yeah.
then burning the room, like it says burn me, and it's like that's
Yeah,
the point. And if
yeah.
you don't do it, then you can't get out. And if you
Yeah.
do burn it,
Yeah.
you can get out. But no one's ever done it
Why did nobody ever try it before?
because they don't want to burn to death and they don't actually want to talk about their trauma.
Yeah.
It's like this.
Okay.
I think it's because
It's
they
symbolic.
they weren't willing to go that extra mile.
All right, word. That makes sense. Yeah.
I think that's what it was.
Going the extra mile.
They weren't willing to actually cleanse themselves through
Yeah.
fire. So all right. I think that's it. I think we solved it. I think that the room is actually trying to help.
Yes.
That Samuel L. Jackson is the physical manifestation
Yeah.
of the room.
Mhm.
And you wanted to burn it. Like it was like, come on. This is
Yeah.
how I'm gonna tell you how to be free. I know no one ever did it except for him. Which
Yeah.
is why good job.
Yeah. Yeah, he did a good job. And he lasted the whole hour.
He did. He
And then
lasted the
some.
whole hour and then some. And he was willing to like protect his wife
Yeah.
and
And now they're back together.
do what he needed to do. Yeah, good job.
And he's not
Okay,
an asshole- He's not
1408.
an asshole anymore.
No, he's much calmer.
Yeah.
He's much calmer now. All right. That was different than I recalled it. I don't think that
Yeah.
was certainly not the message I took away from it last time. I don't think.
Yeah, I don't remember what I got out of it last
I don't
time. I
remember-
feel like I was like that it was not like a traditional scary
Yeah,
movie. So
it
you
wasn't
kind of
super,
feeling
super
like
scary.
vaguely disconcerted. But like you
Yes.
didn't, you know, and that was like it.
Yeah. That's kind of what I was like. There was parts of it that I remember like not wanting to watch, like the thing
Yeah.
in the vent,
Yeah.
which was not nearly as bad as I
Yeah.
recollected.
I don't know, back then I just like I did not have the capacity to be like a deeper meanings
Yeah, I know.
guy. So
I did remember the like smoking the cigarette in the chair as the room
Yeah.
burnt, and I remembered Katie being on the recording at the end.
yeah.
Like, but those are like the screaming. Nothing was ever in the armoire. I really
No.
thought that like at some point he opened it and it was like bleeding or something,
Yeah,
but
no.
like nothing was ever
yeah,
in it.
No, I
What the
guess
hell
not.
was that?
We're always expecting something after that lady screamed.
I know. Apparently nothing's in it. All right. Well, all right. I liked that better than I
Yeah.
thought I was going to.
Yeah, it was yeah.
And I appreciated deconstructing it. I don't remember if he gets out in the book. I don't remember if it's left ambiguous or not.
It definitely it's probably ambiguous.
I feel like they probably had a different ending where
Yeah.
it was ambiguous.
Probably. But like it's a movie, so people like to have that like closure.
Yeah, especially it was a movie from 2007 they wanted to have.
Yeah. Yeah.
So anyway, thank you so much for joining me
that was so
today
much
for this
fun.
movie.
Thank you so much for having me.
A little
I would love
excitement.
to do this again soon.
All right. Well, we had fun. I hope you all did too. Let us know what you think below. Is the room secretly a good guy? And is it going to be restored to continue its dark work?
If it's a good guy, then it's not dark work, is it? I mean,
it can be.
It's dark-ish. Okay.
It can be. It can be dark and still.
Yes. I would love to
good.
hear everybody's theories.
Yes. Are we correct? Or are we super off the
Is
mark on this
1408
one?
a benevolent entity?
Let us know below, and we will see you in the next one.